How much different was it out there today with some of the new faces as opposed to last year?
You said was it different?
Yeah, just a lot of different new faces on both sides of the ball.
Well, I've honestly got to know a lot of the new guys, so it really hasn't been that much of a problem or anything. So it's good to see new guys. I mean, we've all meshed together pretty well, so it's coming along good.
Your decision to come back, was it a difficult one to make, or did it just make sense to come back for another year?
It wasn't that difficult, honestly. It just made more sense to me to come back to get another year in.
Last year, kind of the message of the defense was improving after a bad year. When you guys have come off of a good year, kind of what is the message of trying to sustain that?
Well, one of the biggest things I feel like is not taking a step back, just to make more progress than we made last year. We ended the year off pretty good, so I feel like we just take more steps in the right direction, we're going to be a pretty good defense.
Any noticeable differences with Partridge calling the defense at this point than what it was last season?
There's not that much of a difference. It's a lot of the same stuff, but we got a little bit of new stuff in, but not really that much new stuff.
Talk about the new guys. Who are some of the transfers or maybe freshmen here who have kind of impressed you so far?
Off of one day, I can say from freshman-wise, Davison, Igmanosum, he's really shown me a lot in one day. Ladarius Tennyson, J.J. Pagee, those are the guys from the top of my head that have made an impact so far.
What about Pagee's that you've kind of seen that stood out from his experience coming on?
Well, he's one of the most explosive big guys I've ever seen. So coming off the ball, he's really explosive. He's really strong. So him at nose is going to be a problem this year.
Replacing a couple of bodies at corner, particularly in the secondary. Just who are the guys there that you expect to step up this year?
We got a lot of guys that are going to actually. I feel like we're going to have a deep rotation at corner this year. We got guys that didn't play last year. DeMarco, he's probably going to play a lot this year. Breed is going to play a lot this year. Miles and Prince, of course, are going to play. Then Davison's probably going to get in the rotation too. So I feel like a lot of guys are going to get in the rotation at corner.
Have you seen the depth grow in the secondary since you've been here at Ole Miss for all these years?
Yeah, honestly, it has. It's good to have a little bit of depth, so if we need a breather, we can take a few plays off and come back in. But it definitely has grown since I've been here.